In the heart of the countryside, there exists a vegetable garden that many claim to be the best in the world, where every plant tells a story of dedication and care. This garden belongs to an elderly woman named Margaret, who has spent decades nurturing her secret paradise filled with heirloom varieties and organic practices. Every morning, Margaret rises before dawn, tending to her beloved plants, and today is special. It's time for the harvest, a moment of joy and celebration. With every basket filled, laughter echoes through the garden as Margaret shares her knowledge, teaching the younger generation the art of growing their own food. As the sun begins to set, Margaret and her loved ones gather for a delightful picnic, celebrating the fruits of their labor with a feast made entirely from the garden's bounty. As night falls, Margaret reflects on the day's harvest, grateful for the connections made in her garden, where each vegetable represents love, labor, and shared moments. In the quiet of the evening, Margaret savors the peacefulness, knowing that tomorrow will bring new adventures in her beloved sanctuary. With the dawn of a new day, Margaret begins the cycle anew, planting seeds of hope and growth, ready to nurture the next generation of vegetables. But today chaos ensues as Margaret's mischievous dog decides the harvest looks too tempting, dashing through the plants with boundless energy. Margaret bursts into laughter, realizing her dog has stolen the harvest, turning the day's hard work into a light-hearted chase filled with joy and unexpected surprises. Caught between exasperation and amusement, Margaret can't help but forgive her furry companion, knowing that moments like these are what make gardening truly special. As daylight wanes, Margaret reflects on the day's adventures, grateful for her dog's playful spirit that turned an ordinary harvest into a cherished memory. With her heart full, Margaret admires her garden one last time, knowing that each twist and turn of the day only deepened her love for this special place. As the stars twinkle above, Margaret cherishes the quiet moments, knowing that tomorrow will bring more laughter and love in her garden. With the dawn breaking anew, Margaret and her dog set out to embrace the day's possibilities, ready to sow the seeds of laughter, love, and fresh vegetables once again. Together they wander through the garden's wonders, each flower and plant inspiring joy and curiosity, creating new memories with every step. Margaret embraces the joy of teaching her dog, forming a bond through shared activity as they both discover the magic of gardening together. Celebrating their success, Margaret showers her furry friend with praise and treats, cherishing every moment spent nurturing their garden. As the sun warms the garden, Margaret delights in the simple joy of watering her plants, while her dog adds a playful spirit to the day. With laughter echoing through the garden, Margaret finds joy in the little things, knowing that each day brings new adventures alongside her loyal companion. As twilight settles in, Margaret transforms the day's harvest into a delicious meal, sharing gratitude for the garden's abundance and the joy it brings. Settling down to dinner, Margaret savors each bite, grateful for the delicious rewards of their hard work and the companionship of her beloved dog. With renewed energy and excitement, Margaret rises to embrace a new day, eager to continue their gardening journey filled with love and laughter. Eager to nurture their green haven, Margaret and her dog venture out, ready to cultivate beauty and joy in every corner of their beloved garden. As she plants new seeds, Margaret envisions the future harvest, grateful for the journey they are on together, cultivating both crops and cherished memories. In a moment of creativity, Margaret sketches her dreams for the garden, inspired by the beauty surrounding her and the joyful companionship of her faithful dog. Surrounded by friends and laughter, Margaret celebrates the harvest, sharing the fruits of her labor and the joy of community in her vibrant garden. As glasses clink under the sun, Margaret revels in the joy of friendship and gratitude, surrounded by the beauty and abundance that her garden has provided. As the day turns to night, Margaret and her friends create lasting memories by the fire, celebrating the bonds forged through shared experiences in the garden. In the quiet of the night, Margaret finds peace in her garden, contemplating her journey and the beauty that comes from nurturing life both inside and outside. With the dawn of a new day, Margaret is overjoyed to see the results of her hard work, marveling at the small wonders that nature reveals. As she gathers the bounty of her labor, Margaret feels a surge of pride and satisfaction, knowing that each vegetable represents